Hey y'all, it's your girl Casey from the Dare to Talk podcast. This episode, I have another guest, Turn Up. And this episode, we are talking about worst hair experience, woof, am I the asshole, and much more. So make sure you tune in. Click play. Well, you already clicked fucking play, right? If you're listening to this part. God damn. I hope you keep that. What's up, Tiff?
Hi, Ice Spice.
I hate you so much. There's a lot of people I can't stand. You up there. Now, can you explain the Ice Spice situation? I like for people to understand the inner jokes.
Okay, so Khadijah has like a different classroom, as y'all have probably seen it.
What you mean different? Not too much on my.
It's some gangsters in there, okay? She knows it's some gangsters. Y'all, if you follow her on social media, what's your social media? KMC _ what is it?
319.
Exactly. Follow her. She posts the kids, turn it up, doing in formal dresses and all. Okay, it could be at a dance. It could be during the day. It don't matter.
Yeah.
They don't go.
They
all
with
the
whatever.
time.
Yeah.
So basically, they some gangsters and they agreed to be gangsters. And so, I mean, I just feel like since the kids have, what you call them?
Huh?
Don't they have like a name?
Oh, my Glorrillas.
Yes. So that's where it came from. So I feel like if they Glorilla, she also needs a name. And I was like, what's the girl name? And she was with the same hair. So that's where it came from.
It was shade.
It's not shade because I love her hair. I love natural hair. Let me be clear. I love it. And so now she got to be Ice Spice.
I hate you so much.
So that's where it came from.
Yeah. Thought I was feeling you. Hey, okay. How are you? How's your weekend?
Man, I slept so far.
Hey,
that's all I do typically.
I really feel like people sleep. Maybe it's like I'm getting to an age where I just thoroughly appreciate rest.
I just always have appreciated it.
Really?
I'm
not gonna lie. I like a nap or two, but I think now I'm just like, hey, I ain't got plans this weekend and I'm not trying to change that.
Oh, even if I have plans. You know how people have those memes, excuse me, that be like, oh, when people cancel plans?
Yeah.
I didn't care about you canceling if I don't want to go.
Hey,
guess who not going?
You are not lying.
Yeah.
Baby, you are not hurting. I swear to God, you are not hurting my feelings. And I got a policy. If you don't hit me up the day of and you ain't say nothing about nothing, baby.
It don't count?
Yeah, no, hell no, it don't count.
You ain't going?
Hell no, I'm not going.
Let me be clear. I will tell you I'm coming, and I won't tell you I'm not coming. As long as it's not like something that you had to pay for.
Oh, so you a nigga.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. And
I mean, it depends on the person. Now, if it's a close friend, yeah, I tell you. But if you just like an associate, who are you?
Damn, y'all thought I was a savage?
Yeah, they be all right.
Oh, brother.
It happens.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, literally. Damn. So, first of all, introduce yourself. I feel like you didn't introduce yourself.
I'm that nigga. The end.
This is Tiff, y'all.
I'm blessed. No.
Blessed and highly favored.
No, but do people tell their first and last name?
No, I usually go by like nicknames. Like I call you Tiff.
Okay.
I would recommend
a nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany. You know. But yeah, what do people normally tell?
They tell what they do. Their social media. I don't know.
Oh, I'm naked on my social media. Not completely naked, but yes, you're gonna get all of this, okay? It's a bit much, but
I love it here. I love it here.
Instagram is Ellen the Addict, like you're addicted to something.
Now I'm gonna pause. I never kind of looked at your name. Why the hell is it the Addict?
The Addict. Okay, so I used to be an event planner. Yeah. So I went to PV. Shout out to PV, and I was really good at like coordinating things, planning events. And so I would just do it for free. And so of course, then people started telling you, you're really good at this. You probably need to charge, like look into it. You know, back then it wasn't really a thing yet. Now it's a thing. And I'm saying back then, hold up, I ain't that old. Okay? But it wasn't like as big as it is now. You know, you see it on social media and all that good stuff. So I did get into it, and at first I had a partner, and we were.
Was it like a full blown like we got a business?
No, I had clients.
That's right.
On the last one, and this might be, we'll get to that, where like being overwhelmed and taking on too much started. Like, I remember the last event I had, because typically with my clients, I would do like a vision board. Yeah. I would like go buy different fabrics or things because, you know, depending on their theme. And I remember my last event that I actually gave her money back, and I was like, I can't do this. That probably wasn't the best because it was like her baby's baby shower.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it wasn't last minute, but we had already had like the consult. And in the consult, I used to only charge $25.
Ooh.
And at the consult, they had already told me the vision, and I would bring actual like mock-ups of the centerpieces. Doing too much that was not worth $25.
I was just about to say,
versus putting it on a vision
you meeting
board,
me face to face is $25.
Just talking to me,
just chit chat.
No. I would have, because her, and I think I still have it on my phone. Her baby's theme was like basketball, but it was like Halloween colored theme, which worked because basketballs are orange,
right? And
so I remember buying fabric that looked like referee shirts for the tablecloths, and like. And I would DIY all this stuff.
Hey, y'all need to know, Tiff, she's crazy creative. Like, really, I just don't have the time. Let me rephrase. I just don't care to.
I love it, but I learned that, and it may be something that I have to revisit, but people will be like, yeah, that's your gift. That's your calling from God. And I love to do it for people that I love. I don't necessarily want you to tell me what you want. I just want to do what I want to do.
And then that be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Erica Badu, I'm sensitive about my shit. Yeah, you know, I don't want you to be like, so, and you have to be a person that's able to like take that feedback and go with their vision versus your vision sometimes.
I could see that.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think
like
when you do anything for service, where you're providing a service, you run that game of like, well, I'm paying you to, and it's like, I'm not your bellhopper though.
Yeah, but it's their service. So if they want this ugly something, I'm like, oh, this is tacky. Like, and I think that, and I'm like, you can't think like that. This their stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they eating it up.
Yeah, but so that's where Ellen the Addict came from. That was my business. The Event Addict, and I was Ellen.
Oh yes,
the Event Addict.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
I never thought that's fucked up. Well, not fucked up, but it's real. Like I don't look at people's. You know what I mean?
Well, I archived all of the event stuffs and redid my Instagram. So all of the event things and creative things on the event planning side is all archived.
Oh, okay. So when we get off here, I want to see all that.
Okay. Yeah, it's archived.
That's so interesting. Meanwhile,
but I like my name, so I was like, you can say Ellen the Addict.
No, that sounds dope. I think before I changed my name 3 times, I believe. So I had Deja D. I was in a girl group. I don't think
wait, singing?
Yes.
Come on.
I hate you. I can show you I can show you the song after. We had one song that was on Django, I think. That's like a Pandora.
I remember that.
I feel like it's like a hood Pandora. And so my stage name was Deja D.
Okay.
And so I went along, I used that name on everything. So it was Deja D 319. I mean, because my birthday, duh. And then I changed it to Queen K. I tried to do the Queen thing and I wasn't feeling it. I just felt like it felt very rehearsed.
Everybody started.
You know what I mean? And everybody does that. So then I switched to KMC. And I like that. It's short, it's sweet, it's not complicated. It's my initials and we keeping it cute. But I like that.
Yep. So that's okay. But now I work with Khadijah.
The slums. Welcome to Jamrock.
You don't know what
it's
you get.
us both bobbing. Like,
You don't know what you get per day, every day.
Hey, I swear
you don't know
to
what
God.
you get every day.
And motherfuckers think I'm joking.
Oh, no.
Like now when I hear Megan hasn't rapped in a minute. But when I hear niggas talk about Southside and like, you know what I mean? And the rap
Agreed.
I'm like, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got him. Yeah.
But the crazy part is I'm from Dallas and
okay, shout out Dallas.
And I went to school in South Dallas. So when I originally saw the South Side where we are, like it was like home. It wasn't, but it's a little different.
She said it's like home. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean nothing there. You know, it wasn't a difference in like what I'm looking at. Now, what I'm experiencing with grown people, that's something different.
Yeah.
I mean, we ignorant, but
And I've had this conversation with multiple people about like I'm very familiar with the hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not I hate when people are like, oh, you work in Southside is not like a shock in that like.
But it ain't even it's not bad. Like it's
really not. It's just literally motherfuckers not knowing how to adult.
Yeah, that part.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've worked in the hood like my whole teaching career. Mm-hmm. So like that doesn't like, oh my God, like the car smells like marijuana. No, that's their perfume. Come on, Leroy. You know what I mean? Like that's not nothing.
Like, Mom, next time you gotta.
You know what I mean? Air that bitch.
Thank
out.
you for bringing.
You know
Leroy
what I mean?
To school.
Leroy need to be here, but
yeah.
I mean, goddamn. But like that doesn't shock me. But it's just like the way. But I've also had conversations with friends that work in New York or work back home, and it's just a lack of. It's the profession. Like you got people leaving, and then the people that stay, not too sharp. You know what I mean? Let's just say what it is. They're not too sharp up here. So then it's like you are left with the like crayons that, you know, are broken. Everybody, you know what I mean?
Off.
The paper off and like ripped up. So it's like you really got to make the best of what you got. But it's like, goddamn.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
It is. It's urban as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of urban as fuck, I mean, I would say, I don't think there's assholes at work. I'm going to be honest. But there's some people that think they're assholes.
You said there are no assholes at work?
I wouldn't.
Where we work? We work at the same place?
What do you classify?
She lying.
What do you classify as an asshole?
Some of them people. And I'm sure some of them people might say me.
She taking it to the hoop for real. You hear me?
She lying.
I wouldn't. Okay, so what makes an asshole an asshole?
I don't know. I really don't know. It just depends on, I guess, the situation and how you react.
Okay, you got that.
And I think everybody is an asshole at the time.
At some point, you gotta be an asshole.
Yeah, I am too. Like I own that. But I think what makes people worse of an asshole is when they don't own their shit.
Ooh, when you walking around like you're not an asshole and you a whole asshole.
And you real petty as fuck. And you don't think you being petty as fuck.
No, I know when I'm being petty as fuck.
But you can admit to that.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. That's my personality.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie on here and say I'm working on it. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to use an example. Ooh.
Woo.
No.
This is a recorded line.
Abort.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know what? Speaking of, I got some situations.
Okay.
Where, so we do this on the No Clearance podcast where we do like, Am I an Asshole segment? Okay. And we go on Reddit and we look at just the title of the like, Am I the Asshole? Mm-hmm. And we read it and then we discuss kind of like, damn, are they the asshole for real? Now, some of these people, like you said, are definitely for sure assholes. Like,
you don't even need to ask the question.
Yeah, like you asking a question just makes you more of an asshole because you didn't find that fucked up at all.
Okay.
So I picked out 3.
Okay.
And so one of them, there's a couple of them that I was just like, what the hell? But some of them are not good. Y'all got to know, like, that's just not your...
It's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. Okay. So this one is about, you know, food preferences. And Tiffany Tiff is going to get on it. Okay. Am I the asshole for ruining someone's dinner because I didn't accommodate a family friend with a gluten intolerance? My husband and I, 34 both, have a decently large family size. On occasion, I'll host family get-togethers for everyone to catch up on things, drink, or just hang out. I'm in charge of cooking dinner for everyone, and sometimes my close family will help me with cooking. There were 2 different times at a get-together where I did not recognize someone in there. And my husband didn't either. I don't want you to know like they fuck up on, know. Even my mom and aunt didn't know who they were. I found out that it was a distant cousin of mine. So seeing the person I don't recognize or know who they are is a reoccurring thing. I just had to get used to this with both of my families being big. I hosted a get-together last night, and it wasn't as big as some of the other ones I have hosted in the past, but I did see a woman who I did not recognize. I didn't mind it, but I asked my husband who the woman was, and he told me that she was a friend of his uncle. I finished up cooking with my aunt, and everyone comes in, sits down, and sets up their plate. The family friend came up to me and asked me if I had anything without gluten. I apologized. Let me read that again. I apologized and told her no, I didn't. She asked me if I could make her something. And I told her that it would take me nearly the whole day to cook. It took me nearly the whole day to cook, and that I just wanted to sit down and relax now. She got defensive and said if I'm making dinner for all of these people, that there should at least be someone else here who also needs gluten-free. I told her that there is no one that I know of in my family that has a gluten intolerance, and if I knew she was coming, that I would have made something for her. She yelled at me saying that I ruined this for her, which I was confused about. Ruined what? And that she was never going to come back here.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. Period. My husband's uncle came in and told me that I should just make her something to eat and just get over it. And I told him no. She can eat whatever whatever she had. I don't want to get her sick, but I'm also tired and I'm done with cooking for the night. They both ended up leaving, and I was talking to my husband about it, and he got mad, and he said that I pretty much ruined the dinner for them, and that I should have just made her something to eat, and that his uncle will probably
the
not.
Husband said that?
Yes, and will probably not come here again, ever. Am I the asshole?
Fuck no.
Bitch, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind.
First of all, that's a side piece. My uncle friend, the uncle probably married. It's probably a side piece.
Hey, because you know we good for that. Yeah.
And how dare my husband, one, him, his uncle, and that hoe can go find something to eat outside this house.
Yeah. There's so many establishments out there.
There's so many things wrong with this because clearly, being a husband, y'all probably live in the same house. Maybe not. Don't know. But you saw me cook all fucking day. And then you have the audacity.
Gall, some might say.
To ask me to go back in there over somebody I didn't know was coming. Yes, as somebody who's plant-based, period, there's not always something there for you. Yeah.
Can you say that again, please?
There's not going to be always something there for you. The only time people are really accommodating is when, like, their friends, they know, like, they look for restaurants.
But you have, like, a reference point. Mm-hmm. And I think that's her thing is, like, Shorty, I didn't even know you from a can of paint. Like, I don't know you. So how am I going to accommodate for somebody I don't know?
And probably still wouldn't have, eat before you come. But that's typically what I do. I either plan to get there at a particular time because I'm leaving at a particular time. So I go get something to eat because likely they won't have none for me. Or I'll eat before I come,
Yeah.
most people have fruit. Mm-hmm. Just so I don't get a whole 150 questions of why I'm thicker than a Snicker and I'm plant based. Because they got bad vegan food, okay, and it be good too. And
bitch, no the hell.
I just don't be wanting to have that conversation. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I've learned in the spaces where I'm a guest I'm not really tied closely with the host.
Yeah,
yeah, what that'll look like.
Yeah, and my thing is too, you got to know, like, if I'm telling you, like, hey, you are literally the only person with this accommodation.
But I don't even think that was necessary. I didn't know you were coming.
Yeah, that's valid.
And so had I known you were coming, this could have been something different. Like, one of the non-gluten dishes that I made could have been gluten-free. Mm. But my menu was based off of what I knew, the information that I had, and because this was the information that I had, these are your options.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear that. I mean, I don't know. I don't think, sis, I do not think you the asshole. I do think your husband and that woman are definitely the assholes in this situation. You absolutely have no business coming to somebody's house, and it sounds like you don't come there often, right? So you like really a plus one. An unknown plus one, didn't know you were coming. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, like, hey, I've been on my feet all day cooking and cleaning. I'm good, honey. Like,
and tell Unc with your special friend, Unc, take your special friend to go get something to eat.
Do you know what I mean?
It seemed like he's trying to have a cheap date.
Hey,
he probably didn't show up with nothing.
Or he was the motherfucker to show up with a bottle of soda. Oh, I got the forks and knives.
He sound like, just based off his reply, he didn't bring nothing. Not even no napkin. He didn't bring nothing.
But yeah, I'm supposed to accommodate. I'm supposed to get up, cook your friend. Man, I would have made her the hell up out of a gluten-free sandwich. No bread. Yeah.
Air.
Just jelly on a plate.
Air.
Bon appetit. Think of the lack of gluten when you eat it.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Wow. I mean, ballsy.
Mm-mm. But that woman's not the asshole.
No, since
she
you
should
really
probably
aren't.
Poison her husband. And
hey, you hear me?
Because
I'm not gonna say nothing. All I'm gonna say is,
it seemed like
if you slash 3 tires, the insurance won't cover it.
But that's theirs. Like, she got to get rid of him altogether. Watch a little bit of Snapped. Like, and don't make the mistake
up in the coffee, bitch.
Yeah, don't make the mistakes to other people.
Not that I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I watch Snap. That's
when
my
I
shit.
get married, if my husband died, people gonna pull up this episode.
Oh, bitch! check his coffee for antifreeze, bitch. Pull it up. Wow, oh, this nigga wanna. Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole, honey. Mm-mm. It's not you.
Nope.
All right, and then I have another one, and then I gave you one.
Yeah, I'm gonna read one. Hopefully the grammar is better than.
Oh my God, it's and I be oh, this one's short. Shout out to you, honey. Thank you, baby.
Looked at mine. It's very long.
Yeah.
Why so long?
It's for the girls. All right. Am I the asshole for asking my fiance not to wear his brother's necklace on our wedding day? Note: me and my fiance get along really well with everything else, but we've just had a disagreement with this. He wears his brother's wedding ring on his right hand. Ooh, this is getting... Okay. He wears his brother's wedding ring on his right hand and his brother's necklace. Okay. I get behind the ring because I don't really notice it as much. But with the necklace, it's more noticeable. It has his brother's wife and their daughter's initials engraved on it. I asked him if he'd take it off just for one day, our wedding day. I also have a necklace I got as a gift from my mom that I'm not wearing on that day because it doesn't go with my dress. It's just one day, and he can wear the ring if he wants. My fiance refused and asked his brother and said it's his brother's and that he's going to wear it. Wow, that was like short and sweet, huh?
But he asked his brother, meaning his brother is still alive?
No, he's saying that it's his brother's and he's going to wear it. My thing is on this one, I'm not, is he with us were no longer with us.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
no, they didn't specify.
But she said he asked. Look at the last part. He asked his brother, which would.
No, I probably read that shit wrong.
Okay, tell me.
I asked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she the asshole.
No, I don't think so.
Bullshit.
I do not think so.
It's his business what he wear.
My thing is, damn, motherfucker, like you got the ring and a necklace.
It's not on his left hand. He get married.
But you already got the ring. Why you need the ring and the necklace?
He could be emotionally attached to his brother.
Oh, baby, you could get up over that. You got to be so fucking
Rude.
For real.
You the asshole right there too.
No, I'm not the asshole. You got two. I would get it if the necklace was the only thing you had of your brother.
Why is it bothering her?
I feel like it's. I'm not gonna speak for sis, but I think her thing is like, all right, Chulo, you got a ring and a fucking necklace. Pick one. I'm letting the ring rock.
Okay, I picked the necklace.
Cool.
It's still not. She don't want the necklace because she said she's cool with the ring. She's trying to control.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
here we go.
It's the same with like I feel like with when men was like, you need to consult me before you cut your hair if you my wife. Like, no, it doesn't. You can't pick and choose when we decide what somebody does with what's on their person.
Right.
So that is his business. If he want to come in there with a velvet suit, that's who you said yes, I will marry you to. Yeah. If he was the one to propose and not you, because that's a thing from what I hear. The woman proposing. But
what the fuck? That's a thing?
Yeah, people do. You haven't seen that?
I would rather eat a jean jacket and scrape my coochie on a cactus. On a cactus.
I agree. It wouldn't be my thing, but I mean, some women are doing it. It's not my preference.
Hell no.
But
hell to the motherfucker.
If that's for you, but I'm assuming, regardless, y'all agreed to marry.
To become one.
Yeah. And so, what you wear on your day, if you're deciding not to wear your mother's necklace, because I think that's the thing, that was your decision. Mm-hmm. I don't think he said, can you not wear it?
Right.
You made the decision. It seemed
like she came up on that her own.
And she's throwing that out there like, oh, and you're not wearing it because it don't match your dress. He may say, this match my suit.
No, it actually go very well, honey. Yeah. You know what? That's a good point. I think, but I think I got to see the necklace. I got to know what it looked like. Like, it got to be so fucking atrocious and obnoxious and like, you know what I mean? Like, it got to be a neon sign.
No, I think she needs to, what they say, pick your battles. She needs to let that one go.
And he's refusing. He's like, nah, nigga.
And she needs to quit pushing the issue because she probably want to get married. So don't start it off like that over a fucking necklace.
Can you imagine? You know what? I don't think I have anything yet that has like so much sentimental value to me. And I say yet because maybe like I'll gain something.
I mean, I do, but I think some people tie like things to, he's tying that to his brother other than like the memories or the things like that. And that's fine. Some people, yes, I have things that are tied to people, but would I be sad? Would I be sad if something happened to them, I lost them or whatever? Absolutely. Would that ruin things or no?
It's here. No.
I do. I do have things that from my grandfather, because I haven't, thankfully, lost a lot of people.
Right.
Knock on some damn wood around here.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
It got to be a 2x4 or something up in this wall.
I know that. Come on. Yeah.
But yeah, so I can't say, I think about the memories of the person more than
like the object.
Or yeah, I really do.
I think I have objects, but they're not things that I like wear.
Yeah, my grandfather, I have his glasses, and you know what? I don't even know where the glasses are right now.
Hey, you probably want to,
but it doesn't.
Yeah, but bitch, you also, know where the hell they are.
I used to, because I used to keep them in this little container on my wall that had like extra pencils and stuff like that. But I haven't seen them. I'm going to go look for that. But am I going to be sad that I don't have them?
Yeah.
No. Mm-hmm.
I have these, when my uncle had passed, he was like a father figure, I would say, in my life. He was very monumental in my life. And he was like battling cancer, battling AIDS, and my mom was his like caretaker. She was always taking him to the hospital. And he wanted me to become a doctor. He stole the, what do you call them things?
Stethoscope?
The stethoscope.
Yeah.
How you say it?
Stethoscope?
Stethoscope.
Yep.
He stole 2 for me.
I think those are expensive too. He's going to jail.
The ones I got, they not that expensive. You could tell they probably they not the target.
We need to
one.
look that up because I think it don't matter. I think all of them are expensive.
Well, shout out to you. Thank you,
Nurses,
Theo.
Doctors, let us know. Shout out. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, he got me a blue one.
I don't think they cheap. They may look cheap, but I don't think they cheap.
He was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great for my knees." Took that shit. I didn't even ask. I didn't ask no questions.
No.
Yeah, and I'm very like, I don't let nobody touch them. They in my, you know what I mean? There's somewhere that's like, I probably should get a frame for them, honestly.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah, I would say,
or one of those, what do you call the hollow boxes? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
those are dope too.
Damn, I didn't think they look cheap, Tiff. They not.
Do they?
Yeah, they not giving. And I've seen like expensive ones that are like woof. You know what I mean? No, they not, bitch.
No, we gonna look up the brand. Is it a name on it?
No.
We'll look up no names.
He probably took it from a resident, or not a resident, a fellow.
Not a fellow.
Yeah, isn't that below the like cheap like resident? Resident is like you got a job. Fellow is like I'm here kind of like I ain't really solidified a job here.
I've been a fellow before. It was fun.
Oh, I hated being a fellow. I was like the school's bitch.
Oh no, I floated. It was so much fun.
Oh,
it was real.
I hated it.
Loose.
Well, I'm not gonna say hated it. Well, I did. I didn't like it. I gotta stop doing that. I did not like it. I was the school. When you're a teaching fellow, it's just like
you do everything everybody else don't wanna,
and they with the fucking bell. That's what the fuck it is. Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Make these copies. Like I felt like fucking Cinderella. Yeah, I'm never doing that shit again. Shout out to you if you are a fellow of any sort. Kudos to you. You're doing the work. Not me. No.
No?
Hell no.
But back to her. She the asshole.
No, she not. Keep your head up, babe.
All right. Your ass gonna be single. Ready to mingle.
Baby, welcome to the party. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, yeah. we got one more. What's yours?
Oh, this dissertation.
I feel like this one's gonna be
this dissertation.
The dissertation. My first one was hella long.
This one hella long. Okay,
well, go ahead.
Am I the asshole for trying to restrict the number of children's baths? Hi all, first time posting, long time lurker. So my 38 millimeter.
Not millimeter, bitch.
Oh, that's not millimeter. I was like, we starting off with a gun? Okay. Rewind. So my 38.
You got it.
Okay, so it's in parentheses 38M.
38M.
I don't know. I'm going to skip.
AM?
So it says 38 in parentheses with the letter M behind it. Does that mean male? Because then there's a 37.
No, you know what? Motherfuckers are good for when they got kids. They don't say, oh, my baby's 2 or 3.
38 months.
Yeah.
What the?
See, and I feel like that's aggravating because you could have just said 1.5 or 2.
2.5. Or no, was it 3?
No, I think
12, 24, 36. It's 3.
And she said 38?
38M.
Just say the motherfucker 3.
So it says, so my 38M, wife, 37F, and since our children 5 months, 3F.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna exclude the numbers, y'all, and start over. I don't need hooked on phonics, but this must be the
y'all just need to go on Reddit and look up Am I the Asshole? The grammar lack of proofreading is beyond me. Go ahead.
So my wife insists our children bathe at least every other evening before bed.
Okay.
My eyes already big. I think it's ridiculous to bathe them so often. Growing up, we never bathed that often, and if we did, it was normally because of football, etc. I've tried to stop bath times being so frequent, but my wife refuses to compromise and keeps doing them, and I don't want to start an argument over it. Talking to my wife isn't getting me anywhere. So I've told her she now has to pay for the additional energy bills over a set figure, something like 70% of last month's bill. I'll keep paying and she pays the rest. I pay the mortgage, child care, and majority of the household bills. I earn considerably more than my wife, who works part-time. Obviously, I don't want her to pay for the entire energy bill as I work from home, etc., and that wouldn't be fair. Anyway, she's now calling me an asshole, and I think it's the perfect compromise. So people of Reddit, what do you think? Edit. I feel like a major piece has been missed. When I say my wife wants to bathe them at least every other day, it's because she would bathe them every day. I know they won't. I know that won't impact most of of the commenters, but worth pointing out. Also, stop making out. I don't wash my children and keep them clean. There is a big difference between not having a bath and not having a wash. We're just talking about lack of baths. Final point. Although my wife earns less than me, after all the bills, etc., are taken out, we have the same cash left over every month. My point is she's spending more money than is needed on hot water for the baths because I take the hot out of my personal. Hold on, I need to go to the next screenshot. Sorry, y'all. Edit. Okay. What does he take out? Also, stop making out. I don't wash my children and keep them clean. There is a big difference between not having a bath and not having a wash. We're just talking about lack of baths. Final point, although my wife earns less than me, after all of the bills, etc., are taken out, we have the same cash left over every month. My point is she's spending more money than is needed on hot water for the baths because I take the hot out of my personal money. Putting the cap in means she'll see how much she is spending. Also, gas in Europe is really expensive. Second edit. Bath means sitting in the bathtub with water, sometimes bubbles, and toys. He's an asshole. Bitch. Let me see. Let me go back to the first one to see if I can.
I'm confused.
So I think the kids are.
So basically, he
5 months and what's 3F?
F. Oh, I've never heard of F.
I don't know how old the kids are because how it's written. Maybe it's a Europe thing.
Has to be.
I don't get it.
Why the fuck can't you just say they 3 or they? You know what I mean?
Parents don't do that for some. I mean, they be like they 85 months. I don't know.
I've never understood that shit.
Me either.
Like, bitch, why the fuck you making me have to divide by 12 to figure out how old Leroy is?
But
that's strange.
If they are going out of the house, children,
what do they smell like, Tiff, when they come in?
They nasty. So what I'm saying, if you have them locked in the house, maybe a wipe off.
Heavy on a maybe.
And it depends on the age. Because I hear that, because some people don't bathe like they're newborn. Like at the hospital, of course they do. But like I know with a lot of natural things, because I follow like different natural sites, they say that you shouldn't bathe like an infant. Like right up.
Right.
And maybe
but as they
day,
get older, wash that ass.
Yeah. And so it sounds like the kids are they walking. And so if they walking outside at a daycare, at a school.
I just think of all the germs kids kind of get into like access.
Oh, baby, they in their nose.
I mean, I've seen kids go from here and bring it right here. You know what I mean? And the motherfucker that could just eat boogers, just raw in it. Like sushi, you are journey.
And if they are in school, they have recess every day.
Oh my God.
And they smell like recess.
My kids come in from recess and they smell like tin cans of bounce that ass. It's a smell.
They'll walk past you and you'll smell them. So
yeah, your fucking wind stink. Like you know how funky you gotta be for your wind to kind of like. Ooh.
So also he's an asshole. There's different points of assholeness in this. You wanted to point out that you make considerably more.
I was going to ask, I was waiting for that to connect. Does that make sense? Like, I was like, okay, maybe this adds to the story. It didn't add shit.
Because also, I could leave this motherfucker and you watch them how you want to watch them and take them to school how you want to take them. I could go get a hotel and...
My money is enough to cover a hotel.
Because I'm pretty sure not to say men aren't nurturers, but it seems like she's giving them the baths.
She's actually doing the physical job.
Yeah. And it may be split because on your night, maybe you don't give them no bath. It's your night. I mean... Oh,
that's nasty as fuck.
I agree.
That's foul. That's nasty as fuck.
And maybe that's the compromise. The compromise is you split the days. And on her nights, she give them a bath, and on your nights, they go to school funky.
No, and that's petty. You can't just... My nigga said there's a difference between a wipe down and a bath. Now, I will say, this is my perspective, and I've told you this before. I do not like baths, personally, because I feel like I'm sitting in ass juice.
I love baths.
I don't like it.
But I also tell you what I do once I take a bath.
A shower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I stand up and I shower. The bath is more for relaxation. But for children, you can't put them in the shower because I know some parents have put their kids in the shower and they love it because it's kind of fun to them. You know? Yeah, it's fun to get, especially like little boys. Now for little girls, for our black little girls, your hair can't get wet.
No, that's fine.
We can't be.
Hey, mamas. So mommy wears this. This is called a shower cap.
But they're so little. I feel like it was still.
No, baby, you gotta get pulled into the game young. If I gotta get a trash bag or
tied up,
you know what I mean, Target bag, because we recycle. Yeah.
But I know some parents really put their kids in the shower, which is fine. But like kids like water. Yeah, and running bath actually, from what I hear, when you run dishwater, it saves money versus the dishwater, or is it the dishwasher?
No, it's the dishwasher
that saves money. Then, so maybe
because that's just running water. If you think about it, at the sink.
Yeah, but not if you make people don't. Because I don't make dishwater anymore.
But what's dishwater? I swear to God, what the fuck is dishwater?
You ain't never made dishwater?
Hell no.
So basically, it's like. There's a stopper. I know your sink has a stopper, right? Didn't it come with a stopper?
No, it did not.
Okay, now. Well, most of the time it'll come with a stopper. You put the stopper in, you run the water, kind of like bath water, and you use your dishwashing liquid and you put out a dish.
Hell no, I don't like putting my own ass in like bath water.
No, I don't like to because I feel like, well, one, I live by myself, so it's one person. It's not like I got loads of
me either
dishes. So washing one fork, one spoon, even if I have a guest, like 2 plates, 2 bowls. Yeah, it's quick. I don't need to run it. But yeah.
It's called dishwater?
Yeah, so now that we have like the one sink, it doesn't really work. But when you used to have
do it where you had the 2.
And then you rinse.
Oh, I've always had one. Maybe that's why.
Oh, rich. Okay.
No, bitch. Far from it. I wish my last name was Knowles Carter. Baby. Yeah.
Rich.
Oh, I never had the double.
Yeah, so basically you were washing one, rinsing one.
Right. Okay, because one is the dishwater, the other one's like just clean.
Yeah. Okay. But you're also supposed to rinse like before you made dishwater. Yeah. You would make sure there's no excessive food and things. It would kind of be rinsed. Oh,
I want to puke when I touch wet food.
Yeah. You're supposed to... as soon as you're done eating, you throw away the excess, you would think, rinse, right? And then if you don't feel like washing, you can leave it there. What happens is people throw all the shit in the... that's when it gets kind of ridiculous.
Nerves. Nah, nigga, you got it. You gonna wash the dishes now. I'm not touching that. Ugh.
But yeah, I feel like he's an asshole because he mentioned that too with the money.
Giving narcissist. Because why do you feel the need to like constantly bring up like I make more? Like you make more so you can kind of walk around like your dick is bigger.
Yeah. So because I feel like part-time spouses that are wives or husbands, they should really, break down what they do. Like
and put a tag on it, price tag?
Put a price. Absolutely. Because whether I made dinner, I washed your clothes, like then we start getting in that petty because you're being petty about I want to bathe the kids.
Yeah. That's fucked up. I don't think you the ass. He's definitely the asshole.
He's the asshole.
Sis, you are right. Do what you need to do. If you gotta fucking pay, take the bill over. Because at this point, I mean,
no, if you gotta pay and he's bringing that up, he needs to pay for that ass too. So when he wants some more kids,
and my thing is, you making more though, right? So why is this a problem?
Yeah, only when I want to do it. Only when it's a mutual, we want to have sex. Is like when it's a no charge. But if you want to do it and I don't, it's a charge.
Hey, come on.
If you want to eat dinner and I'm gonna eat a couple noodles and feed the kids some beanie weenies, like you want, that's gonna be a charge.
Beanie weenies, bitch.
You know, but that's when it becomes petty. You shouldn't. If you are in a marriage and it looks like that, I don't want that type of love or that type of marriage.
Do you? Yeah, I feel like, because then it's like now we're like
tit for tat.
Tit for tat. It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You seen that movie?
No.
It's like Brad Pitt and Angelina
I've
Jolie.
seen the people recreate the front box for like their wedding.
But basically that they were spies and shit like that.
Yes.
But it was like basically they're fighting back and forth the whole fucking movie. And I'm like, that's essentially what it gets to when you're going tip. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, it seems, I think another one, pick your battles.
Yeah.
Unless she's filling the tub all the way up.
Which I highly doubt. With all them kids, you can't, because when you put them in, the water rises. Huh?
You talking about all them kids? I think it was 2.
All them kids. That's a lot of kids, Tiff. That's 2 heartbeats to worry about. Like, that's a lot.
2 kids.
Yeah, when you put them in the tub, the water naturally rises. Yeah. She don't need to, you know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know if it's a girl and a boy. Do you put them in the tub together?
I think at a certain age you can. They young. It sounds like they young. They little. You can do it when they little.
Especially if they're babies and talking about toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama, we not into toys, and you know what I mean? Nah, she gonna take her bath by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an asshole.
For sure an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Wow. That was fun.
It was. That was a good one. I never knew about Am I the Asshole? Now I'm
now
about
she
to go
home and look it up.
I am. Shit. I'm about to just be like,
and just be sending me them. I'm like, oh, bitch.
I'll be like, invite me back. We need to go over some more.
Bitch, I got 3. Okay, so me and Tiffany have this connection over rom-coms. We spoke about You People. Tiffany was not impressed.
Nope.
I personally loved You People. It was good. And it made me think about, and I think you saw it on my story, where I was like, name a black rom-com. And I think for me, I struggle with like, I can identify a list of like white rom-coms, right? Like my favorite rom-com is a white one, and I'm going to stand on it, is The Proposal. That's with Sandra.
Really? That keeps popping up on... Okay, so I need to watch that.
You need to watch it.
It actually keeps popping up, and that's weird. And I'm like, I'm not watching this. And I keep moving it.
You need to.
It keeps
and it
got
Ryan Reynolds. That nigga is hilarious.
It was good?
It was
okay,
good.
now that
that's
I'm
my,
watch
I
that
love
tonight.
anything with Sandra Bullock. I'm
ditto.
You know what I mean?
Ditto.
She is a national treasure. That's one white woman you better watch her tone. Yeah, watch her tone. Watch how you talk to Sandy. So that's my favorite like rom-com. But I realized obviously I'm like, oh, that is very Caucasian. What is? And I had to Google like black rom-coms, because I feel like the only black one that I know is advertised is like obviously You People, because it just came out.
And Khadijah is lying. I didn't say I didn't like You People, or
you bitch. You don't.
I said that it was very predictable.
But I feel like that's part of what makes a rom-com a rom-com.
Really?
Yeah, like to a certain extent, because there are rom-coms that don't end with the happily ever after. But like, oh, she gonna fall for him. Oh shit. Oh, something gonna hold them from being...
with You People, I felt like the breakup should have happened earlier, is what I told her.
Okay,
and I needed more of like
up.
it happened at the end, so automatically when Eddie Murphy called the other mom in the car, I already knew what was about to happen.
That's the point of a rom-com.
Really?
It has to be, if you don't have that predictability aspect to it.
But it was too heavy to me.
Okay, maybe it was oversaturated. I'll give you that.
It was like I knew every piece almost.
Before it happened?
Yeah. And I didn't want that but I said, and the reason why it is, but I said I also would watch it again. Only because who was the director?
The guy from Blackish.
Yeah. So the director, shout out, because he knew putting that star-studded cast.
That was gone.
That's you hate nobody that is in there.
I mean, yeah, the lineup is immaculate. I mean, you got Lauren.
Eddie Murphy too, Nia Long too, and it's like you want to protect these black women.
And everybody, and I'm gonna speak for me and my people. I think all my friends was like, I'm gonna tune in because of Lauren.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Her and Nia, because remember Nia went through that with her husband too.
Yeah,
so it was like, yeah, we supporting.
Yeah.
Period.
And I was praying it wasn't shit.
It's not shit. It's just I wanted to be shocked on something. I like, because I also, probably my favorite genre is like suspense, horror, but I gotta watch it during the day because I'm scared. But
I like horror.
I like the shock, like, oh my God. Yeah. Like,
I'm not into it. I could do suspense.
Really?
Horror, I'm absolutely
Have
not.
y'all watched the one about the little girl in the dress? My sister made me watch it. What was it called?
Annie?
No.
The Omen?
No. Damn it.
With the dress?
Let me text my sister.
Mary?
No, it's on Amazon Prime. Annabelle?
That's one with the girl. Is it a girl or a doll?
It's a doll.
Annabelle.
Okay, yeah.
Hell no.
It was good. It was funny. But it had a little funny piece when the fucking doll started dancing. It was funny.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was good, y'all. Go watch that. It's on Amazon Prime. Well, I think you got to pay for it, but I don't know.
Hell no. I like comedy, rom-com.
That shit was good.
I love me some Disney movies. Oh.
You and my
Coco
mom
first came out?
Really?
I was on it. Remember me.
Yeah. Oh, well, you and my mom will get along. My mom's favorite movies are Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella.
Yes. I used to like Cinderella, but I like Cinderella with Whitney.
Okay.
Auntie Whitney. Beauty and the Beast.
With Belle.
With Belle. I like the one with the girl, Hermione. That's not her name. The one who played Hermione in Harry Potter.
Oh.
I don't know. Emma something. No,
I don't watch. I've watched Harry Potter, but I'm not a fan.
The redhead girl.
I know you're talking about.
I like that one.
Okay.
But I was never into like fairy tales.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I watch them. Oh, I fucked with Mulan.
Oh, well, we're going to see The Little Mermaid, though. But that was my favorite movie as a
I fucked with Little Mermaid. If there was ever like a fairy tale, I fucked
that
Little Mermaid.
Alice in Wonderland were as a kid,
never understood it, Alice in Wonderland. But I think because when I was younger, I don't think I've ever tried to rewatch it as an adult.
Really?
Yeah.
Then when I became like late elementary, The Never Ending Story was my favorite.
I never heard of it. I get it.
Well, it's a movie that never ends.
What do you mean?
So, telling my age, on VHS.
Bitch, I know how to use it.
Okay,
my mama had the joint where you had the VHS and the DVD.
I still do because I still have both VHS tapes and DVDs. I have still my thing, but I need the Never Ending Story actually because it just reminds me of my childhood. Yeah. But it came in 2 tapes, and so of course after the first one it tells you to put in the second one, and after the second one it tells you put back in the first one. And it continues. So it's like a never-ending story.
Oh, hell no.
I don't remember, and that's why I need to actually rewatch it.
What was it about?
It was I feel like a big dog. It was some type of big animal. I don't remember.
What was the genre of the shit?
I don't remember. I just remember I would watch it. I would keep switching the tapes.
Yeah.
And hate because, again, with VHS tapes, you have to, even if you don't know, you have to rewind them.
Hey,
and so if I automatically switched it, I had to, when I put back in the first one, rewind the tape.
So you had to love the fuck out of that movie, baby.
I did. So, and it's crazy that I can't remember it. I just remember the name. And I feel like it was just like a big dog. And I felt like as a kid, I wanted to ride on the big dog. Or I could be wrong, or it was a big something. It was just a never-ending story. It just went on and on and on. I was a weird kid, though. My favorite show was Lucy as a kid. I love Lucy.
And he was abusive as fuck. We gonna dig into that later.
Ooh.
He was beating. He was walking.
Again,
like
we're gonna separate the character from the show, Bill Cosby people, and I still love the fuck out of the Cosby Show.
But you know what? That's a nice segue. This is my thing. I think it depends on how egregious
Really
the act is for me. For me personally.
okay.
I think for Bill Cosby, I think what he did was some dog shit.
Of course.
Not okay. But I will still watch the Cosbys.
Because he's not the only one.
He's not the only one, and there's other actors on there that gotta fucking eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He wasn't the only person that you fell in love with.
And to be honest with you, he really wasn't the main person I like. Was
yeah, I remember the Garden Trail shirt. Garden Trail shirt with the
with the patterns and shit.
That she messed up trying to make a remake. Yeah, so those are like some good. You know, he wasn't even heavy in that. Episode. I don't feel like.
Know. I was the only person I could say that I'm like, hell no, it don't fucking matter is R. Kelly.
You don't listen to his music anymore?
Hell no. In the club, bitch, I'm a statue.
You know.
Bitch, I'm not stepping in the name of no fucking love.
But is Robert the villain?
Bitch, Robert,
they the same?
Kelly, R. Kelly, B. Kelly, L. Kelly.
Okay.
It's a no Kelly.
Okay, one time. You remind me of my Jeep. Only because I ride a Jeep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I can't. He's the only person I can't separate it with. Kanye.
You know, I haven't heard his music. It's not like I have his music. So his music hasn't come up.
Yeah, because we muted that motherfucker.
Yeah.
As we should.
But I will say I went to his concert when I was a child.
Hey, I'm going to get on the mic. When did you find out that he was a sicko? Because this is my thing.
What you mean?
Like, my sister, I remember watching the special. Not a special. But
what was it called?
Surviving R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember watching it with her, and she was just like, yo, I remember when the whole Aaliyah shit popped off.
I remember that too.
And she was like, she was like, it's kind of like we all knew, but we just didn't say shit. Like, we just like.
But I felt like it was a rumor. Like, because I always think about whose parents is going to allow that. Like, that was my thought.
You would think, right?
That was always my thought. And I was like, oh, that's gossip. That's rumor. That's what, as a child, because it happened, I feel like maybe I was in high school. Maybe. But I was like, who mama gonna
allow some shit like that? Yeah.
Like she got a mama? Like, no. It was my thought. But we got totally off subject.
Yes, we did. Oh my God. So we're having a time. So your favorite rom-com?
Go. Brown Sugar.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. What's the other one they had together? It was Brown Sugar and another joint. Brown Sugar was the one where they were like in love with hip hop, correct?
Yep.
There was another one they had together.
The more recent one.
No, not the more recent one. It was like around the same time.
Really? Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Sanaa and
it was Brown
Tay?
Sugar and it was another one.
I can't remember.
I remember because the cover art or the like banner or whatever for it kind of looked alike.
You sure?
I'm positive, bro.
Because I feel like they're like, oh, that's when they were at the park. The cover art was for Brown Sugar is when they're in the park and they sitting back to back.
Google that shit right
Google
now.
it. But that's my favorite with The Hoe Is Mine. So shit like that. Yeah. Or like
what was the name of that group? It was like Dalmatians or some
something.
Shit like that. Dynamite.
It was something with the Dalmatians. I feel like or they just look like Dalmatians.
I'm about to look it up. Hold on.
And what other part of the movie when they kept switching phones and he was with Sanaa, aka Sydney, and the guy was like, meet me at this restaurant. And so him and Sanaa came to the restaurant and came to the table. And he was like, oh, you got the girls out and just cutting the fuck up. And the waiter came over there and was like, what are we getting? And he was like, well, let's get champagne for the table. And
when he caught the bitch.
Yeah,
huh?
and he was like, ding, ding. He was like, well, what are we celebrating? He said, ding, ding, my divorce. Like, stuff like that was.
He was taking him to the hoop. What's his name on, what's his like name?
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs.
Tay. Uh-huh. So
I'm telling you, they had a joint together. It was really just.
It wasn't the what's his name with all them with Nia and.
No, I thought it was, but it's not. Hold on, I'm about to look that shit up right now.
Cause that's the one they just redid.
Brown Sugar. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I think you're thinking about somebody else with Sanaa.
Oh, because they had, a Holiday.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking
Man.
about. Mm-hmm. They were in there together.
But I felt like there was another one, but I think I'm confusing it.
Yeah.
But that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. What's yours?
I would say outside of the proposal, I would also say Brown Sugar as well. I think The Diary of a Mad Black Woman is a rom-com.
But is that your favorite?
Absolutely.
You're a liar.
I swear to God.
Which part? I know which part of the movie I like. Which part is your favorite?
She noticed my part. That's my favorite because
I feel like it's everybody's favorite.
Yeah, when she threw that nigga in the tub and she said, "Stop making them goddamn bubbles," with the cigarette in her hand. You know how fed up a motherfucker got to be to smoke a cigarette?
To start smoking, because I don't think she smoked nowhere else in that movie. Did she?
This nigga worked her nerves so much, like her spirit. She was like, "No, I gotta give me a pack of cigarettes before I get to this nigga's house," and ate him up. And my thing is like but this is that movie's a prime example of you reap what you sow. You had nasty energy. Mm-hmm. You were mean. You were an asshole. Mm-hmm. Okay, get into it. And so you got what you deserve. And you moved through life very snake-like. And like, you were so snakish that you did a nigga that was like even sneakier and snakier than you. And you thought you was going to walk away with that and be fine. I think the shit that threw me is he was in the wheelchair and she had him in the office or whatever. And he was like, "Get out my house," or some shit like that.
Call my
wife.
No, he said her name because she wasn't the wife. Or go get my kid. Where's such and such in my kid?
Yeah.
Because she couldn't have kids either. So that was a dig. He had kids with this woman. He had basically a separate life with this woman.
A whole separate life. And she shoved the picture down his throat. I was like, as you should. Mm-hmm. Came back. Like,
and Medea was like,
stink.
You been over there beating his ass. She was.
Hey, and Medea's like, look at you, bitch. You got a glove.
She was, you should go get something to eat then.
Yeah, I love that. That shit was a rom-com if I know.
And he was crying.
If I don't know.
Oh, her name was Christina.
Yeah, stop blowing
it's like
them
your little
goddamn
boys go.
bubbles. Yeah.
She took all of her stuff and some of yours.
Yeah, like, oop, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Good old rom-com.
So that was, but yeah, Brown Sugar, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Okay, Mad Black Woman.
You hear me? So something that Tiffany heard in my last session is and I said this before, and I had this conversation with another friend of mine, is like, I don't think I can partake in casual sex. I just can't. My rationale.
I can. Let me get on the mic.
My rationale is that I get attached to like easily. And I think I did have a period in time in my life where I could like slut it up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I could do it. I could do it big. But I think I'm in a point where I'm like, I just think emotionally I'm very like soft and sensitive. Okay. And so I think anybody that kind of like, they're there, I'm like, you want to get married? You know what I mean? So I'm just.
But that's not casual sex then.
Right. So what's casual sex?
Casual sex is eat it, beat it, you gotta go.
Oh my.
Like, yeah, it's like, it's like a quick, it's not a cuddling session. It's not a.
Yeah.
It's not a. Yeah, you big spoon, I'm big spoon. It's not.
No big spoon, no little spoon?
No, you definitely getting it in because what you're describing is like you want maybe a situationship. I think people are confusing.
Take out
like
the situation, put relation.
Well, I know we all want, well, not all, because that's a lie. Some people want relationships, but if we're talking about casual, it is literally, we know what we're both here for. It's not you digging too deep into my life. Don't ask me nothing. You don't ask. It's not a lot of exchange. And because when you start exchanging and getting to know this person as a friend, I love my friends, male, female. And I ask you questions to get to know more about you. Yeah, I'm invested in like you, but in casual, it's not that. You here to do a job, and then that's it.
She said Bob the Builder.
Yeah, but that's what it is, and I think that's as women for me that I've gotten it messed up. Mm-hmm. You can't have both. Men don't give them both. If it's casual for you, it's literally eat it, beat it, then go on about your business.
Eat it, beat it. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that just came to my mind.
Yeah, no, that's a slogan. That's good. I just can't. I think the last, I wouldn't even call it a situationship. I think I went into it with the eat it, beat it mindset, right? Where I was just like, oh yeah, bitch. But I think something Tiffany said to me that was like, game change. Yes, ma'am.
What?
She said you cannot have casual sex with a nigga, or because we're both heterosexual women. In our opinion, she was like, you cannot fuck casual sex with a nigga that got good dick.
Oh no.
That's why I fucked up. I don't think.
No.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been digmatized outside of that one experience. I probably
have.
I probably have. I'm not gonna hold you. I probably have.
The oldest nigga I done had.
I think I was digmatized in a relationship though. Like we were together. We were together.
Not with somebody just random.
No, he wasn't random, but it was like we wasn't in a relationship. I was like digmatized in the sense of like,
whatever you said.
Yeah, bitch. I would have put a car loan in my name.
You're fucking lying.
No, but like I was so
you would have.
Yeah, bitch. If he asked me for my afterpay, here. So what you getting, bitch? And you hear me? Yeah, I was on it. Like, but I don't think like it was never I didn't know what the hell it looked like outside of a relationship. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're digmatized and you're in a committed relationship, it looks like, no, I'm just like, this is my man.
I'm giving everything.
Right. You're being a good partner. Mm-hmm. When you are not in a relationship and it's like casual, right? Mm-hmm. Or it's supposed to be casual, and you taking it like to the hoop and you doing too much, then it becomes like, oh no, bitch, you digmatized and you kind of like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's because I think even with good dick, you either can't.
No, I'm telling you, it's good dick that fucked you up. Because there was I don't mean to like make it sound like I'm out here giving it out, but there was somebody else.
And if you are,
there was somebody else, and I was like, the dick was average. It was not.
Yeah, you know when it's average, it's
and it was cool. I was just like, all right, eat it, beat it, gotta go.
Right, you know what I mean? But
when it's good, oh, bitch, it's over.
What makes it good, men, too, if y'all want to hear?
Please give them the criteria for success.
So it's just more so both people have to be in it, that they are in it to satisfy the other person.
Hello.
And not just there to get their nut. That's what make it really good. And so if you're a person that is just there to get your nut, then you're probably average, mediocre, or trash. So just so you know.
Being honest with you probably just literally a little scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to digmatize somebody, be selfless in the bedroom.
Be fucking selfless and be attentive. Because if you are attentive, you like, oh, that shit kind of made the back curl. Yeah. I'm going to do that shit again. Yep. You know what I mean? Like being and that was the other shit. The motherfucker was attentive. So the dick was crazy. It was bomb. It was very.
And y'all probably cuddled too, didn't y'all?
Bitch, we did.
No,
and you know what was on the screen? Kids Next Door. I'm childish as fuck. I don't think motherfuckers get it.
Why?
I love cartoons.
Bitch, during sex?
Not during sex. We didn't. I think we had. Fun fact: we had like a sport thing on.
Okay.
So it was like, but after I was like, shit, I'm trying to watch.
Have you ever watched porn during sex?
No, because
either.
I'm not trying to take it to the hoop. I'm not. Hey, I can't do what Jezebel could do. I swear to God.
We can try, but
the motherfucker said, put your left leg. And the bitch, this ain't Twister. The fuck? Right here on blue, left leg on green.
Yeah, I've never done that.
No.
Yeah.
My thing is, because I'm going to fuck around, look at him, and I'm like, well, shit.
Do what he doing.
Hello? Yeah.
But then he going to turn around, do what she doing.
And then we going to get petty, and it's like, fuck it, forget it. We both go have an attitude.
But casual sex, like, I'm not casually sexing right now, but I have, and yeah, I know that's the difference. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think once the dick, I just.
And you trying to talk and have pillow talk and shit, like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
So I got to just eat it No, I don't. I'm not eating shit.
You can eat the dick.
What'd you say? Beat it, eat it, and then gotta go?
Yeah.
I love that. Beat it, eat it, gotta go.
Yeah. And if he even willing to get like a hotel room, not motel, because some have tried it. I don't do that.
The energy I give is very much so Marriott.
Yeah, we can link up, and if you want to get a hotel, like either you tell me you going or I can stay. Like both of us can't stay. Yeah. If you had planned on going home,
so which one of us is going?
Yeah, that got to be a discussion though. So,
hey,
yeah, you just got to limit like the personal,
like banter and like
yeah.
Oh fuck,
like you because once you do that, you like invested in the person. Oh, so how did that? Because it'll ask, oh, how did your day go? No. That's not casual no more.
Now it's just like fuck.
This is a friendship that you're gonna want to now start growing into something else. But
people have started relationships out like that.
This is true.
You know, where it's like, nah, I just used to fuck with wooty woo, whatever. And
yeah, but I mean, I think where people fuck up with the casual shit too is if this person has already said, I don't want nothing serious. Yeah. You got to listen to the person. Whether it male, female, whoever.
Hey, I will say, I think for that last, my thing is they might not say it outright. Mm-hmm. Right? And I think I'm kind of getting good with reading cues with motherfuckers and vibe and energy. But it's just like, hey, if you're not giving the energy or the vibe I'm trying to give off the gate, that's you just telling me, you know.
It's a fuck thing.
Yeah, it's a fuck thing.
Do you think men can only, do you think women, are we talking about women with casual? Do you think women are the only ones who can't?
Oh, there's absolutely not. I think that there is, it depends on the person. Okay. I also think it depends on your season. Like I've had seasons where I'm like, oh, I could just bop. You know what I mean? I could get it in and, you know, eat it, fuck it, suck it, whatever, and you gotta go.
Peace, right.
Yeah, but I think I'm in a season now where I'm so much more into connections and very much so into purpose. You know what I mean? Into the purpose of like people in my life, soul ties, and like no longer allowing. Because my thing is, your body, especially for women, our body, like we are a portal in a weird way. I know that's gonna sound real like, oh, this bitch has shrooms, but no, we're a portal, so we, you know, when you are accepting a man or anybody into that portal, you're accepting their energy and all that shit. Not everybody's energy is good. So I think I've had a fair share of energy that's like, nah, it's not horrible, but it's not great either.
Just sage around the penis.
You know what I mean? And I think I think I'm cool on it. I think I'm at a point where for the first time I'm not pressed. Like I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna say I'm repulsed by niggas, but they not, ooh, that nigga fine. I'm just like, okay.
Well. Oh, I done seen some fine ones.
Yeah, you cool.
This cool?
You cool, yeah.
There's some fine ones at the gym.
All right, well, I'm gonna start working out.
Some fine ones.
Yeah, But once again, I said, I'm in that season of like,
I'm chill.
I'm chill. I'm cool.
Yeah. Yep, I can do casual, but I ain't doing casual right now.
I know that's right. Let them know, sis. The store is DM closed.
After y'all see my Instagram naked pictures. And yeah.
Bitch said the shop is closed. Okay, so before we close out, I wanted to talk about this because I think this is the most hilarious thing. And I feel like as Black women, like we always got a horror story. Ooh. So I know.
I already know where she's going. Go ahead.
I know, like, before, first of all, I want to name, we were supposed to record a session last weekend, but Tiff was like, oh, I want to get my hair done, wooty woo. And me, I'm never going to stand in between a woman and her hair. Go ahead and do you, whatever. Vibe out, rock out with your cock out. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do.
I was like, send me the Addy.
Yeah, it was
straight from the shop. I'm coming here.
Yeah, and was like, had a plan, was like ready to go. And she endured like a horrible hair experience. And I feel like this is like a rite of passage. It's kind of like a person girl. Like, you know, with the hot comb?
But I've had more than one, so that's the thing. Like,
oh, bitch, hold on. More than one bad experience?
Well, my first one, when You know how folks say that as black girls, and y'all, this is on a game. I don't know if it's on Culture Tags or another black game that was created, where it was like it would talked about how like you used to have nice hair until your mama put a perm on it.
Oh yeah.
No, that's my truth. Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you. Go ahead.
So the very first time, so my mom, of course, was like, "Ooh, I'm tired of doing the hair. It's like thick."
Your mama did it.
Well, my aunt did it, but she was just tired of like the process with natural hair.
Because it is a process.
It's and natural hair is not what it used to be now. Now, natural hair,
there's
their
a bazillion products.
There's stylists, there's all the people.
You only have Blue Magic.
Correct. So
if you don't know what Blue Magic is,
Google it.
Please exit the conversation.
So instead of my mom taking my sister and I to a reputable salon,
it's a reputable bitch.
Okay. She was like, and it's not my mother's fault, because let me be clear. My mother was a single parent with 2 girls that were only a year apart. So we were in drill team, dance, all these extracurricular where we sweat, and I had, so of course.
The hair not going to last a lick. Mm-hmm.
Correct. So she got to buy all this stuff and she doing it by herself.
Yeah.
Cool. So she got to find a cost-effective way to make it happen, on our budget. So instead of going to a reputable salon, she decided to take us to beauty school.
Say that again?
So you can go to beauty school or barber schools to get lower, more cost-effective services, but students they're being monitored by people that are licensed, but none of them are licensed as of yet.
Okay.
Okay. So we're at the beauty school. My sister hair, fine. So we went to 2 different people.
Okay.
They put the relaxer, because I said perm. I think I said perm, but relaxer on my hair, and it was like burning really bad. So they take me over to the sink, start rinsing it with like the
shampoo shit?
No, the water, but the water wasn't like a constant stream. It was like
the hose kind of thing. Okay.
And it felt like someone was stabbing me in my head. Okay. The reason why it felt like somebody was stabbing me in my head was because the young lady forgot to put the activator. I'm not fucking lying to you. They had to run out of the school, go to the corner store and get, I believe, milk and Sprite. And any cosmetologist, I am not licensed. Tell me in the comments.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know this shit. They got like Sprite or milk to get it out of my head.
Oh, bitch. Bitch.
So I would say that was the worst.
Baby, I'm not going to hold you. Had I experienced something like that, Tiff, I would not dare step foot in. I don't even give a fuck if it's reputable. Huh? No, I'm good.
Yep. So that was like.
How the fuck you forget the activator, though?
They in school. And you sign a release, too. You can't sue their ass. You can't do nothing. No, but my thing is,
hey, you in school, right?
I don't know how she forgot it.
Tiff, come on. Because it's like baking a cake, correct? Because you putting the different elements together, mixing it up, and
then you put it...
Right. Oh, bitch.
But let me tell you how my mama's...
I'm curious.
Because I'm screaming so much, this nigga says she gets embarrassed because, one, I'm just crying and screaming.
I mean, because you got third-degree burns at this point.
My mom, come to find out, she done walked out. I said, she ain't shit. You brought me here.
I'm third-degree burnt because of you. Bitch.
Yep. So that was...
So what ended up happening? You can't just end... So what?
They eventually got it all out. I feel like my hair still got straight, but it was like damaged.
I mean...
Yeah. So I ended up getting it cut.
Okay.
And yeah, I hated it. It was the worst hairstyle ever.
Bitch. I said bitch like 3 times. I mean 10,000 times.
It was bad. I'm at beauty school. I must ask my mom if she remember that. She probably gonna laugh, and she guess.
Oh, honey,
it was the worst.
That was horrible. And you said there was another one.
It wasn't horrible. So nothing tops that one.
No, that's like top tier.
Right. And that's probably why last weekend I was irritated, but
because it didn't give that energy, but it was kind of reminiscent
because I had to give my money. It would, and I didn't have to give my money, but I feel like, and don't take this, like, not all the time, but some things, again, it's one of those, I'm not finna get mad because ain't shit gonna change with me just getting mad about
Fired up.
Yeah, and shout out to therapy because that's what helps you.
Hello?
Like, in certain things you just, okay, what's next? Like, what do I need to do to fix it? So basically, I found someone on Style Seat because...
Shout out Style Seat.
Style Seat. Because I didn't, my stylist was booked. And I wanted it done on Monday. And, you know, most stylists are closed Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found a few that are open on Monday, and Monday was President's Day. We were out, and so I was like, let me just go, find someone. So we messaged back and forth, and I sent her, like, I basically just wanted 2-strand twists, y'all. That's it. It's all over my head. I was going to put them up. Yeah. I recently got my hair cut again because I had been wearing braids a lot. My family it's hereditary where our hair starts thinning, but I got to cut out the braids basically for a long while. But anywho, so I'm just wearing my natural hair now. Got it cut, wearing my natural hair to get it back to its healthier state. Yeah. So, anywho, found her. We messaged back and forth. And so I got there and I had asked her what product she used too. Yeah. And she named the product, so I looked up the product, and I was like, it's more like of a jam. It was like a BLT. It was like a jam situation. But it's just like, when people are doing twists, they might use it just for the
edges, though.
Correct. To make it clean.
You know what I mean?
To make it clean. Yeah. But I didn't know she was back there using so much that my entire twist was greasy. So no movement, no
my hair, it don't move.
Yeah, it don't move. It don't move. So when I look in the mirror, I just take a breath, pay her, right, and I leave her, and I leave. And I get in the car, I call Khadijah, I ain't coming. I'm currently taking out the twist.
I think that's hard.
While I was driving. So when I got home, I could rewash my hair and I didn't know how to flat twist. So I put, for the week, put a flat twist in the front and it was just a puff in the back. And that's how it was. It wasn't bad, but it was
wasn't. I didn't really notice it though.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan for the week because I didn't have time to. Because the reason why I wanted somebody else to 2-strand twist is because I don't know how to part the back, Yeah. Little arms, I don't know. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was.
Oh, bitch.
That was, but it messed up the flow of the rest of my evening.
I think that's the shit that when you're inconvenienced at the hair salon, it's like, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. But when it starts to trickle and it's like, now you fucked up other shit I had going on or had to do that day. That's when it's like it adds to the aggravation. Yeah, because
with podcasts, we had other stuff to talk about. I think we were going to talk about the Sierra shit that's kind of old now.
That shit's old. Yeah. Chris Brown and Chloe shit. Yeah. I mean, that's just old. Yeah.
So it just messed up the flow of everything. But yeah, y'all wasn't going to record my ass looking like that. That's number uno. Even though I'm not looking this better, let me tell you. I couldn't even put a hat on with that. It wasn't even. God. It was horrible.
I don't think I've ever.
She was sweet as pie, and that's why I'm like.
See, but we gotta let that go.
But she used her time. I didn't say, "Hey, do a couple, let me see," and that's what I should have done since it was the first time that. I know stylists hate that, but I also.
I'm paying for it though.
Yeah, and I want to make sure we are aligned with the vision of my head.
I love that. I want to make sure we are aligned. Yes.
Yeah. So that was my bad because I should have been like, can you do a couple and let me see? Mm-hmm. And that way, I would have been like, "Why is it so greasy? I don't want you to use that." Because I actually did bring my own products too.
Did she not use them?
No, but I didn't tell her I brought them because I was like,
just let me see what you know.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. If it was bad,
well, I hear you on the like. I should have said something earlier. Now we here with it.
Yep.
That's how I felt when I got the singles by that girl. When my shit was two-tone.
Yeah. You hated them. You took them down so fucking quick. She said her hair was itching, but I think it's because she just hated them so much.
I hated them a lot.
She took them down so quick. They were not that bad. They wasn't my, let me tell you.
Don't sit up here and lie either. Like they were
not.
They were not her. Okay, weren't horrendous. I'm somebody like if I get box braids or singleese twists, like I need them to be crisp. And when I say crisp, I mean from the parts to the hair.
What was it? Like, what did you have flyaways too? No, it was just the color. She didn't match the color right.
Oh no, it was the color. And then keep in mind, y'all, I'm not gonna say I'm bald headed because I got wave, not too much on me.
Period.
But I would have it in there. But on certain braids, my hair would come out.
Yeah, flyaways.
Like, yeah, she didn't have that bitch tucked in.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was a little annoyed because I sent her a picture and a video.
Again, I did too. Okay.
You know what I mean? A picture and a video because I know how black hairstylists are. And, you know, I show her the color and I just had retouched my color too. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to retouch it because if I'm going to get braids, like I don't want the new growth and then the braid. I want it to look crisp. And I'm thinking she going to get hair that is either the same color of my hair or close to it.
She should have just let you go get your own hair.
And so, you know, I'm not going to say Shorty's name because, you know, she's cool. I'm not going to say she's not reputable. Like, I think this was my second time going to her. And other than the hair color shit, it was cool. It was fine. I think the parts were crisp. Everything was fine. It was just like, but then I was just like, fuck, I'm like in this chair so long. So I get up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, I already knew. It was the clock was ticking.
Anytime a Khadijah, it's not.
I was like, oh. And you know I was like,
You pay for it?
I sure did.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I felt bad. Like we had been, when you get in singles, depending on, even if you getting them large or jumbo, like it's still a good chunk of time.
It's their time.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I'm not even about to hit you up like that. Because it was my responsibility to be like, oh, let me see that one braid.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like when because she had multiple hair as well.
So
like
you thought she was like blending them?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this bitch is about to give me the hybrid of this shit.
Because I literally don't put my hand in my head. I don't touch.
I don't
be like, can I go to the bathroom to sneak a peek? I don't.
No, I'm just going to sit there and you know, and we was vibing out. We was watching Netflix and Hulu and shit. It was like a home.
We were watching Harlem.
Yeah. She was a home girl. I was just like, yeah. She doesn't do my hair like literally. She is great, and it was just the color. I was pissed.
Yeah. So those are.
I think that another time that I had, I wouldn't say it was. Oh no, this is worse. I would say this is above the braid experience. I went to a Dominican hair salon.
Okay.
My friend is very hair inclined. She get busy with it. So she had just colored my hair and cut it.
Okay.
So I had a fresh cut. I mean, for a haircut to look good, curly and straight, she ate the girls up.
Yeah.
Like I told her what I wanted. She did it and ate it up.
Okay.
So it was Thanksgiving and I was like, oh, I want to, I'm feeling myself. Let me get a little, you know what I mean? I want to get straight. You know what I mean?
Laid down.
Yeah. So I go to Dominicans. You know, women, y'all know you go to Dominicans, they going to get you right. They going to get that shit bone straight. So I go.
It was like a blowout bar.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it wasn't a blowout bar. It was in the hood. It was a Dominican hair salon.
Okay.
Yeah, blowout bar.
I think they started the wave of the little blowout bar, right?
They did.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they may have not caught it that, but I feel like
you
they
know,
started
and it was for the low. I think I paid $60. That was with tip.
Yeah.
And I got a wash, the rollers, the blow dry, and flat iron.
Fried dyed.
You know what I mean? Heavy on fucking fried and dyed. So I went there. They washed my hair, whatever, and I'm just, cooling. I'm under there with the rollers. I'm like, well, fuck, it's hot in here. And then
the fucking dry.
You know what I mean? Get out. She takes them out or whatever. I am so hot, like I'm sweating in the chair. Like I'm so.
What type of fucking dryer they had?
I'm suffocating, and at this point, I'm out of the dryer.
Okay. I'm just saying for your body still to be fucking hot like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking drive was
yeah, I was hot. I was like, oh fuck, I'm like a little damp, a little clammy. So she take it out, start blow drying it, and then she get the flat iron out, and I'm like, all right, cool. She get another flat iron out. I'm like, oh bitch. And at this point, I smell smoke. Do you know what I mean? I smell smoke, and my hair texture or type is not one. All she had to do, and my mom used to
one
do
pass.
All she had to do, my mom used to do my hair all the time. If my mom did the rollers on me, all you had to do was like with the blow dryer real quick just to get the insides. You know what I mean? Make sure the roots was good, and that's it. My mom has done it where she's done just the blow dryer. So I know my hair don't need all that heat. So that's one. Baby, the heat on that bitch was crazy. I mean, washing that shit out, it was like a month, and I still had the smell of the heat. It was bad. So that's one. You killed the fuck about my hair with the heat. 2.
Were you natural?
Very much so.
Okay.
I think
so what's your curl pattern look like? Did it like mess up your curl pattern? Yeah. Okay.
So there was one, the heat, right? Don't you know? She's like, thunder with the flat iron or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, making sure it's got movement. Then the bitch come out with scissors.
No.
And when I tell you this bitch was slick with it, Tiff, because I didn't peep. I didn't know that she did it until I heard the and I was like, no, she's not. Keep in mind, I just told you my homegirl set me straight with my cut. And when I tell you she had me looking like the fucking king from Shrek. What was his name?
King
Lord Farquaad or whatever. Yeah. Bitch. Like had me like here.
His shit was
tight. You know what is it?
Diddy Leaks?
Yeah, tight up in there, tight. And so I'm like, fuck. So she fucked my shit up. My cut was fucked up. The smell of smoke. I FaceTime my friend. I was like, bitch, I'm fucking hot. And did I pay? Yep. And I did not tip her. And she had a nasty attitude about the lack of tip. And please. FaceTime my friend. My friend was hot because she was like, yo, it was the perfect cut. Like, it was good. Curly, straight. It was beautiful.
You could watch it go.
I don't even think I had that cut and my mom was like, oh, I love that cut. And my mom is very picky about my hair.
Really?
My mom very rarely, she don't like that my hair is short now.
Your mom's Dominican though, right?
Puerto Rican. And she hates it. She hates that I don't have no hair because in our culture, hair is like life. It's everything.
I think parents in general think when you cut your hair, why you do that?
Yeah, she looked at me like I have the video. I need to post it on my
I was like, maybe they were alive with what they saw for you.
No, she was like, no, absolutely not. My mom was hot. My mom wanted to go to the hair salon. She was like, no, let's go.
She didn't like it?
My mom hated it.
She didn't like it?
No, she liked the haircut my friend did. She didn't like
the one where you came
wanted to
back.
Eat that lady up.
Ooh.
My mom was like, you don't do that. You don't.
No, you should, before you cut someone's hair.
When I tell you
say, hey.
She just, and with all I heard was a, and I was like, oh.
But I think again, as we've progressed, I think that's a thing. I don't think that used to be a norm where they would have the conversation with you before scissors were taken to your head.
Absolutely not.
That's the other thing.
And my thing is, if you good at hair and you know what you're doing, you could tell by the ends of this shit that it was freshly cut.
It was just...
It hadn't even been a month. I wouldn't even say 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. Bitch, hot.
Yeah.
So I'm very reluctant when it come to like, you know what I mean?
People blending
giving people my head. I'm not really with it.
Yeah.
The braids, it's touch and go because it depends on if you wash the braid in here. Because my scalp is hella sensitive.
Didn't your scalp sensitive on that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On both of them. The first style she did, she gave me the mermaid locks, ate it up, was cute as fuck. My scalp was on fire. It was my scalp was fine if I was like chilling with no bonnet on. But if I had the bonnet or something wrapped where the hair was pressed against my scalp, on fire.
Really?
Like my sleeping was horrible. Like I couldn't sleep. Because it was just irritating the fuck about my scalp.
You should watch them in your head.
Oh, that was a good point, right?
Yeah.
She says that now when I like good night.
Well, next time if she don't wash the hair.
But I tried to wash the braids and it didn't.
It didn't do nothing? Did you do it with apple cider vinegar? I'm
gonna be honest. I just didn't like the braids.
That was the second time.
I think that this is a safe space.
Yeah.
The second time. I think.
Come on, safe space.
You know, I think this is a safe space.
I mean, it is your house.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I just didn't like the fucking braids. I was like, bitch, I don't want to give two-tone.
Yeah.
And I get pissed now because I'll see bitches with my hair color with braids. And I'm like, bitch, that's what the fuck I was talking about.
This the one. But she should have, I think, yeah, for like colors that folks don't know, just ask you to bring the hair color.
But and then I think when I said something to her, I was like, bitch, you know this look crazy. No, it look good. Then post me on your story, bitch. Because she also didn't take no video, no picture of me either.
That don't mean that they good.
No, you was dead fucking wrong, bitch. You know a nigga, they gon' if anybody is gonna take a picture or video after something,
they feel like it's a good stuff.
Them nail people that honey, yeah.
Who? Honey.
honey. Yeah, they want to take a little ooh, and they tell you to put your hands like this, baby. She knew she was dead wrong.
She like, all right.
All right.
See you next time.
Yeah. She knew she was wrong. Bitch, I'm not fit to play with you. She was wrong.
Yeah, it don't top my first one. Let me tell you.
No, I'm so sorry, friend.
Ooh,
I'm so
sorry.
I
will never forget that.
Bitch said milk and Sprite.
No, literally, because the water felt like the milk and Sprite felt better. Because
that's
something
crazy.
does, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. But I know there was a store on the same strip of the school. Somebody had to run. I heard the bag. I'm just crying, but I could hear what's going on. Because the woman, I guess the teacher comes over, did you do something? Like asking the girl questions because I'm screaming. And they were like, this probably would only happen. And maybe they knew from the color, the smell. I don't know. You know, as a teacher.
Bitch.
Yep.
Throw it away.
Yep. So,
yeah. Wow.
Don't take your kids to beauty school.
Please don't.
Or barber school.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not going to lie to you. I laugh at that little meme or when people say it, but that is my truth.
Stand on your truth.
Let me tell you.
Stand on it.
I don't know if my hair was like great before, but I know that didn't help.
God damn. That's fucked up.
I don't even remember my hair before then. What I remember is that point and after. It was the ugliest haircut ever.
Oh my God.
It was tight and short. Yeah.
Had me really had my tight. Shit. But Lord Farquaad, I'm telling you.
And I want to say it probably wasn't even that straight though, because I feel like but you couldn't put it back on it. They couldn't go then and put
because if they did that bitch raw.
Yeah.
Like
so now I'm like in between something and it was horrible.
Oh hell.
So it was the ugliest hairstyle and I had to go to school like that. And
oh hell. Yeah.
But my sister shit was just laid and cute. I was like, this about a bitch.
Oh hell.
Yep. Sure was.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
Wow. Well, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And being on today's session. This was amazing. This was great. Do you want to have a shout out? Shout anybody out? Yourself?
Yeah, shout out to me.
Oh, bitch.
I want to thank me.
Oh, brother.
I know. Thank you for having me, though. Thanks, Khadijah.
No problem.
Y'all,
this was great.
Run her numbers up. She's a great.
Please
She's so
run
funny.
my shit up.
She's so funny.
You know, and I really don't think people think I'm trying to be funny. This is me being myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need people. Can you get on the mic? This is me and baby. Natural. And honestly, I want to say I'm a little watered down on this bitch.
It is. No. This little soft tone that she came with.
Yeah. I'm like.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is very watered down. I'm giving y'all.
So
this is not orange. This is orange juice without the pulp.
Yeah, Glorilla, her kids, Glorilla, and this Ice Spice. Yeah, that's who. Yeah. Just think about that.
And I need y'all to know my kids eat that shit up.
They do.
That I be like, they were
it.
like, yeah, you Glorilla, we Glorilla, and you Beyonce. I'm like, yeah, you better
Yes,
know.
they did call her Beyonce.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah,
but I need to go to their class and tell them that she's not Beyonce, she's Ice Spice. I have yet to make it.
I gotta change my hair color before
I think I
did
that name 2 weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure that I go before she changes.
And
her
they're
hair
gonna
color.
eat it up. Oh
they're gonna love it because they're gonna see the video.
They the Glorillas.
Yeah,
my AM class, they're more like
relax. But it might just because it's the AM. People be tired.
Really feel I heard they be Glorilla in the other class.
In the afternoon?
In the
That's
afternoon,
what I'm telling you.
turned up.
It's probably because it's the morning. Because you know they stay up all night. They stay up 1, 2, 3 in the morning.
I know that's right. Oof.
I couldn't.
No. Miss Chris knocked out.
But no, shout out to you though. She got me some strawberry mango sparkling
do that
water.
little SMR.
Mm-hmm. Nice little glass.
Yeah, I need you. You having
Get
a
into
vibe.
the glasses. Get into the glasses.
The glasses I thought was supposed to be 12 ounce. Anyway,
They're cute.
They cute, but I mean, would have loved to put a little more fluid ounces in the bitch.
They said that's all you need.
Yeah. So thank you so much for y'all that tuned in. Make sure that you like, subscribe. Make sure that you are also paying into the Patreon. Okay, it's one Starbucks drink. You can kind of do it out 5, and it's monthly. And you get all these sessions ahead of time before the general public. So you're gonna get access to stuff before the gym pop. So make sure that you are subscribed, and you'll also get stuff from Technically Athletic, our movie review show, and No Clearance, and so much more. So make sure that you are not missing a beat. As always, thank you. Stay black, stay blessed. Peace.
Black power.
Okay.